Hey guys, my name is Adam and welcome back to the VGC Draft League Fun tournament we are having. I am the coach of the LA Dracovish and this week we are up against Jairo and the North Sea Gyarados. This week is insane. This week's an absolute nightmare. Jairo is the person who I said, I think it was publicly or maybe it was privately, that if I had to put someone with the best draft, it's actually Jairo. I know that people might put Jack up there, and Jack's a clear second for me, but this draft's absolutely incredible. I genuinely believe that this might have been his exact plan. I think he might have gotten everything he wanted, because we all had plans, and we all had some stuff taken from us, and had to make some workarounds. But I think he got everything he wanted here, and that's a nightmare. It's absolutely crazy. He's got Groudon, which is insane, because it's one of the two legendaries which have, weather support. It's crazy to me how, the top two teams, in my opinion, are the two Gen 3 legendaries, because they have, they are the weather people, and building weather teams is nuts. He chose to go with the Venusaur instead of Charizard, which is probably a good idea, given that, Groudon does get fire coverage. It's not like Primal Groudon, it's not a fire type anymore, but it's insane. You've got Umbreon, which was almost S tier this season. We moved it down to A, because I felt like roping Umbreon in with all those other people isn't I don't know, it doesn't seem fair to it. But this thing as a support line is incredible. It's so bulky, it's a joke, and you can't taunt it, and it gets Moonlight and oh, it's the worst. Volcarona's here being a great sweeper and then has a fire type coverage. Gyarados is there to be a sweeper or intimidate mon. Latios is incredible with support. That thing gets Tailwind. I'm not sure many people are aware of it, but it's insane. And then you move into this Trick Room mode, or the beginning of, I think, this Trick Room mode, where you've got a Aromatisse which can't be taunted with Trick Room, and it's only weak to Poison and Steel, and Max Ooze is a joke, so you can kind of just run super bulky Babiri Berry on it. You don't need to run Mental Herb because you can't taunt it. This thing always gets Trick Room up, and it's disgusting. Heliolisk is a sleeper pick, but I think that I've kind of recognized it enough that I'm not gonna let it be the sleeper pick to me. This thing gets Dry Skin, so it completely counters out Groudon's weakness to water, and it also, does it work as Water Absorb? No, it just works as switching into things. It also gets Solar Power. So instead of taking Charizard with Solar Power, he's got Heliolisk with Solar Power, and Max Lightning and Max Strikes as well from Heliolisk with Solar Power and Life Orb. Wow. Wow. Surfetch'd is there, and he told me what Surfetch'd does way back in the DMs, and I can't remember it, but Surfetch'd does something. His E-tier picks might be the best E-tier picks out of anyone, and I think that might even be why he's there, is because he doesn't have a weak side. Morgrem and Copperaja. Morgrem's incredible, it's just Grimmsnarl. I don't know if there's any moves which it doesn't even get. It's just Grimmsnarl but less bulky. It's also the fact that Grimmsnarl can be used offensively, Grimmsnarl's attack is 130 or something like that. This can't be. It is what it is, but this thing is still, it's got Prankster, it's got Thunder Wave, it has Screens, it has Scary Face, it has Swagger. It's a nightmare. He then adds Spectria into the thing, just for the hell of it. Spectra can be offensive, Spectra can be support. That thing's so quick as well, it's a joke. And Copperaja to just chuck back into this Trick Room mode. Sheer Force, Life Orb, non-Dynamax Copperaja. Wow, just tears through everything. I don't know how this thing was untiered, not even the fact that it was E tier. I based the tiers off of stats and usage for the most part. Copperaja was so low on usage, and also so low just in general that I didn't clock him to move him up, because we moved certain people into the D tier And we moved some people into the C tier as well. So Vali was going to be E tier again. We were like, no, he goes up. But I didn't even recognize that Kaparaja existed, and clearly, I think that Jairo probably had this in the back of his mind the entire time, like, this thing's incredible, I'm taking this thing. My plan for this week is a plan, and it's one I'm actually pretty proud of. This could genuinely work. The other thing I forgot to mention is the Jairo is number 1 and has not lost a set. Not lost a game, he's not lost a set, he's 8-0. I'm 7-3 in second. I've lost 1 game, and then in the game that I lost, I picked up a win, and then in one of the games that I've won, I've picked up a loss. That's correct? I think that's correct. But the math might not work out, we'll see. But yeah, we're fighting for first. Like, 7-3, if I win... No, I don't think we even are we? I'll cut this out, I'll just do the math in my head. Just figured it out. If I win 2-0, we're actually still tying for first, which is... He's so far ahead. That's so unfair. I still have to face Jack as well. How? The only chance I ever have of catching up to this dude is being second and meeting him again in finals. Wow. Because yeah, he loses, he goes 8-2, and then I win, I go 9-3. We tie on a differential of 6. Any other outcome, I remain in second or lose. Like, if I drop to like 7-5, I think I've got no clue how far down I drop. I don't want to think about it. Yeah, he's done insanely well in the first 4 weeks. But like I said, this plan is a plan, and I think it could genuinely work. We're gonna cut to the graphic now, and you'll see what we've come up with. Alright, okay, so here we are, and as you'll see, I've kind of roped his team into, I think he's hard going for Trick Room, and I think he's gonna have Sun in the back. It's a great, like, combination of ideas. We'll start on his side again. I think it's just, like, great for me to work through it. Trick Room hard beats my team. I think that is the way that he has to, like, think about this game, is that Trick Room hard beats my team. And because of it, Copperajah and Aromatisse are 100% coming. They are his Trick Room mode. I wouldn't be surprised to see good on Venusaur in the back. Like, set up Trick Room turn 1, either don't max Copperajah or max Copperajah, and then, like, wait for Trick Room to expire. Have, like, a slow Groudon which you can bring in, and then when Trick Room expires, you bring in Venusaur to either max or, like, just go for Sleep Powder and that nonsense. Grimmsnarl is there because screens into my team is great. Anyone who hasn't realized that is not doing great for themselves. Screens is a great way to shut down a lot of the stuff I can do, and I'm expecting it to come out. It's also one of his only Fake Out uses, and I feel like Fake Out into Whimsicott is something which everyone should really always be thinking about. In the likely tier, Gyarados has Intimidate, that's what it could be coming for. Umbreon is Support, that's what it could be coming for. Latias has Tailwind. I could see Latias coming, but if Latias comes, I feel like Morgrem doesn't. I feel like if Latias comes, it's like filling into the support role of, okay, we're setting up the fast mode, and then you want to put something under Tailwind, that being either Volcarona or Heliolisk. Volcarona is a Fire Sweeper, Quiver is insane, and then Heliolisk is also like an option. Like I've said, Max Lightning, Max Strike, disgusting. I don't expect to see Spectria or Surf fetched here, simply because Yveltal batters them. Like, Yveltal just runs through both of these people, and I don't see what either of them really do into my team. Ghost coverage hits, like, what, Blacephalon? And then fighting coverage hits, what, like, Lucario and maybe Gigalith? Like, I don't... And then with those people, you've got ground coverage. I don't see what he does, ever. With me, must bring Yveltal, Whimsicott, as always. And welcome to the must-bring section. A guy who's been impossible or no thanks every other week. Lucario is insane this week. Lucario, under the right conditions, solos his entire team. Like, if I can get Lucario set up correctly, he can bring in Intimidators, he can do what he wants. Lucario will 1v4. Yveltal this week more or less doesn't really act as a super sweeper. He only really, like, hits super effective into Venusaur and then, like, kind of Volcarona and Latias, and then obviously Spectria, but I'm not, you'll see when we get to the team, but I am hard calling Spectria comes nowhere near this team. It is going to act more as a late game cleaner than it is a sweeper this week. In the possible section for me, Gigalith is there because Gigalith is my only form of weather control, and I feel like having the ability to turn off his weather is pretty nice. Blacephalon is there because he's setting up Sun, and anytime you give an Ultra Beast who is, like, basing off of a type, which is, like, either the water, there is no water Ultra Beast, thank God, but, you know, the fire Ultra Beast, put it in Sun, thank you very much. Serena's there because, like, Sweet Veil exists. I think that he's gonna assume it's to stop Morgrem, because, like, obviously it does stop Morgrem and it's pretty damn incredible. It also stops Umbreon if it goes for Baby Doll Eyes with Queenly Majesty, but Sweet Veil is pretty damn incredible. Like, you can't put it to sleep, because it is, you know, a grass type, and then anything it's on the field next to can't go to sleep either. It also stops Yawn. You know, week 1, I could have switched Serena in to stop going to sleep. I chose not to. The fish is the fish. It's absolutely incredible. Like, the fish is a sweeper. It's like, I think, one of the best sweepers in the game on this draft. Putting it anywhere other than must bring up possible is a disrespect. Hatterene, fairy coverage into this team this week is nuts. It hits so much. Like, I might miss something, but watch me not know my game mechanics. I'm not sure if it hits Venusaur. I know it hits Morgrem. I know it hits Umbreon. I know it hits Latias. And I know it hits Surfetched. I think it hits Venusaur. Fairy coverage is so good, at one point we were considering, like, offensive Whimsicott, just because of the amount of stuff it could cover. The problem is then that Max Venusaur with Max Ooze would one-shot my Dynamax, and that's not something I'm okay with. In the no thanks, bringing Tangrowth into a team where, like, I can't Rage Powder away either of the S tier or Restricted, because, like, they're spread damage on a grass type. It's also bringing it into a fire matchup. It's not the best. Hitmonlee didn't really do anything for me here, and, like, Rhydon's alright into his Trick Room mode. It's more the fact that, like, I don't love bringing Rhydon into a matchup where it can get, like, reverse swept very easily. And I feel like that's something which can really happen with Rhydon this week. And Dragalge, again, this thing loves just live in the no thanks tier. It doesn't do much, ever. Yeah, Dragalge is the weak link of this team. It doesn't do anything. Like, Poison doesn't hurt Caparaja. What? It's useless. We'll jump into the team we actually chose this week. It's an interesting team. It's a very interesting team. It'll be... This week is going to be a lot of fun, regardless of how it goes. I'll see you there. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is the team. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. You'll see, for the first time, no Dracovish. Dracovish, there wasn't space for him. He was good, but he was the 7th best person, and so this is what we're running. The people we're running are Yveltal, Whimsicott, Serena, Blacephalon, Gigalith, and Lucario. I will jump in, like, over to the showdown pace of what these guys do. It is nuts to me that I'm not bringing the fish. It'd be hilarious if he doesn't bring Gyarados, and it'd be the LA Dracovish v the North Sea Gyarados. and neither of us have our mascots. I think it's also pretty good just because I don't expect him really to, like, to prepare for fish not to come. He's gonna have a fish answer, and the fact that I won't bring it means that that answer might be invalidated, and that's good enough for me. We'll move into Yveltal. Yveltal, like I've said, is a cleaner this week. It's not doing much. The reason it's not safety goggles is because I don't really expect it to be doing much outside of being the 4th slot, or being the 3rd even. No, to be fair, it's probably always come out as the last one, and just, like, going for, like, late game stuff. The only time I'm ever maxing this thing, and it's the reason it has Heat Wave, is if he goes hard Trick Room, and I'm calling he does hard Trick Room, but, like, if I call it game 1, I lead Whimsicott Yveltal, I go for, like, max Darkness, or... Because the idea is that Heat Wave is there for Copperaja. That's what it's there for. But then, with him, I would always expect, in the face of this, to protect Trick Room turn 1. So I would just be, like, reversing Trick Room and then going for probably Oblivion Winger to slurp up. No, probably Dark Pulse into slurp up, max Darkness, you know. Get rid of it if possible. But then again, that logic doesn't make sense if I Oko the slurp up and then I set Trick Room for him. Him hardening Trick Room is something which we'll just have to deal with, honestly. The moveset's standard. I'm gonna annoy a lot of people this week. I have 3 people speed tying all on 146. I honestly don't care what order they move in. I honestly couldn't care less, and that's the thing. These people all, under Tailwind, outspeed, max speed, with Venusaur under Sun. So, like, they all, like, are built to outspeed, max speed Venusaur. That's just, like, race of it, because I'll have Tailwind, he has Chlorophyll. So, yeah, I've got Yveltal, Blacephalon, and Lucario all speed tying on 146. I was considering moving Yveltal up to 147, just so that he can guaranteed get Darknesses off before Blacephalon goes for its attacks. I don't see it being ultimately worth it, though, simply for, like, the bulk that, like, the bulk I've got is minimalistic. Actually, I think I've just talked myself out of it. Alright, so some changes have been made very, very quickly. I talked myself out of it. I just moved Yveltal's defense and special defense investments into speed. It'll now outspeed Blacephalon. That's that. Just so I can get if I want to, I can get max Darknesses off before I get, like, you know, Mind Blowns and that stuff off. Whimsicott is now also slightly changed to what you saw before. It is 148, so it always outspeeds Yveltal. It is Tailwind, Trick Room. Does it even need to be? Well, I love that you guys are just watching me change this entire thing. And again, we're back after I've changed some stuff. Whimsicott's back to what it was. Yes, it's speed tying with Yveltal, but it's speed tying beat up with Yveltal. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. All it needs to do is outspeed Lucario, Tailwind, Trick Room, Protect, and beat up. Originally, the 3rd move was Fake Tears, but I don't like not having Protect on this thing. It does just mean that after I set up Tailwind, this thing goes pretty useless. But I'm alright with that, because that's really all it's doing. Because Serena needs to be on the field for Sweet Veil to be active. Whimsicott's EVs, by the way, is quite literally just that I think he has more special threats than he does physical threats. So it's got enough speed to outspeed my own Lucario. 196 is the bridge. If you'll see here, I drop 8 EVs and go to 130. So, like, 132 is, like, actually perfectly... Oh my, shut up. We're back again. 132, as you saw, was perfectly optimal. It's like where you put the perfect amount of EVs. And then magically, the 230 left over makes me hit 164, which is like a great number considering like sand chip and damage rolls and all that sort of stuff. It's great. It's perfect. As I was talking about Serena. Serena, again, wide lens. It's going to be a fun day when I run something else other than wide lens on this thing. I've ran Light Clay on it once, but then again, that Serena was theoretical. It wasn't real. Triple Axel, Protect, and Play Rough this time, as well as Charm. This Serena is built to under Tailwind, outspeed, max speed Spectria, like, which is the second fastest thing in his team. It's just that, like, this thing can never outspeed max speed Venusaur, so I just went one thing down. Max attack, rest goes into bulk. That's the most optimal set for it. Charm will stop Groudon and it will stop Copperaja, which is 2/3 of his sweepers. And like Serena, yes, it's weak to Max Ooze, which kind of sucks. But Triple Axel into Venusaur is a nuts calc. I'm gonna do it now, and I'll cut back to it. There's gonna be a lot of cuts here. Alright, this is the screen you're on. Max attack Serena, Triple Axel, if it hits all three. If he runs max and puts the rest 6 into HP, it's like above 50%. If he doesn't max, I still kill it, which is insane. It's absolutely nuts. It's more or less just there, like, to deal, like, really good chunk damage into Venusaur. Play Rough is there, like I said, like I've already told you, the fairy coverage and all that stuff it hits is nuts. It's just the coverage is insane, and the Charm, like I've said, shuts down his sweepers really, really well. Moving into Blacephalon. Blacephalon's actually in the lead this week. I think no matter what happens, I lead Whimsicott Blacephalon. So I'm leading both the shinies, which is great. The annoying thing is, and I'll openly admit it this week, is that my Switch is still at EB Games being repaired and will be for the next 2 weeks. So normally, yeah, I spawn in like my Yveltal and all that sort of stuff, which is why sometimes it's in a Pokeball and sometimes it's in an Electri Ball. The Electri Ball is actually my Yveltal. That'll be the difference. I'm gonna have to spawn in the shinies this week, but hey, I actually caught them. Allow it. Like I said, the 146 outspeeds under Tailwind. I'm also gonna do this calc, and we're gonna make another one as well. Choice Specs Mind Blown in Sun is insane. It's absolutely nuts. It's incredible. I'm gonna show you in 2 seconds. Okay, so modest max special attack, choice specs Blacephalon Mind Blown, double. Oh, that's not even full damage. Whoops. There we go. It's in doubles, so it's including spread damage reduction. You can see if it goes to singles, it goes up. Into what is his most likely set, Dynamax Venusaur in Sun, straight kills it. 100% straight kills it. He can be max HP, it doesn't stop it. He can be max, it doesn't stop it. He's never doing this though. It's nuts. It also, 252 special attack, choice specs Blacephalon Mind Blown against max HP Groudon in Sun, guaranteed kill. Guaranteed kills it. That's incredible. If he maxes Groudon, it's still an 80% of his health just gone out the window, and that's so much. If he leads, and I'm expecting him, no matter what he leads, I can go for either Tailwind or Protect, and go for Mind Blowns, and blow everything to smithereens. It's the best. Like, he doesn't have a lead, which doesn't just get blown up by this. And the cool thing is I get to watch the animation if he doesn't max something, but I want to see him max. Like, max Venusaur, think he's all cool, boom, gone. Be the best. He's got, I say he, Blacephalon, is it genderless, or is it, it's genderless, yeah. The clown, also has Trick to put choice specs onto something. If I find out that, like, if something goes wrong and I want to put choice specs on something, be it Copperaja, be it something else, I can. It also has Heat Wave in case I don't want to do recoil damage to myself for whatever reason. And it also has Shadow Ball just for the stab. I'm clicking Mind Blown. Gigalith. Babiri Berry, because I thought it'd be more likely that it runs into Max Steel Spike than it does run into there was something else. It's not ground. There was something else we're considering, but we'll figure it out later. But Berry makes the most sense. Running into Iron Head or Max Steel Spike from Copper is most likely for this thing. It's 4 moves. It doesn't really need Protect. It's weather control. It gets Iron Head, which is great coverage, Rock Slide, which is stab, and then Body Press, which is also great coverage. Essentially, this hits Copper this hits Aromatisse, that's stab, and Explosion's just fun. Like, if, say, he sets up Trick Room, and, like, I've dealt enough damage, and, like, you know, I can see something going right, I can, like, how would I do it? If I can somehow get Gigalith next to Blacephalon, or next to a Whimsicott which hasn't used Protect in the last turn, I can Protect Explosion, or just Explosion and do something with Blacephalon, and he's eating a Brave Max Attack, like, Explosion into his people. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Shoutouts to Aaron Cybertron Zhang for the class. Also, I'm gonna run Shiny Gigalith this week. You know what? I don't have it. I haven't actually made it myself, but you know what? Screw Olivia. I'm just making it. Shiny Gigalith looks cool. Lastly, Lucario. Sugar Berry Lucario is insane. It doesn't need that 70 HP, it actually only needs 12. 12 HP, Sugar Berry Lucario can live Life Orb, Modest, Max Quake from Venusaur. It can also live Brave, Max Attack, Max Quake from Groudon. It can also live Precipice Blades. The 70 is just there for the extra bulk. The 180 is again to outspeed people. The 252 goes in, and the rest is just put into bulk naturally. Ice Punch destroys his two leads that are like Groudon, Venusaur. Meteor Mash destroys Aromatisse, and Close Combat destroys Copper. It's the same sort of premise that Gigalith is running under. He was gonna have Thunder Punch over Detect, but he probably wants it. If I can get this thing under Tailwind at +4, even +3, if he brings out, like, I don't know, if he brings something stupid out, or honestly, if he even puts it to +2, I might calc now if +2 Max Knuckle Oko's Umbreon, because if it does, he can Baby Dollize me, I don't have to worry about it, I can put myself back to +3, which would be stupid. Let's go see if we can do that. It is 252 +2 attack Lucario Max Knuckle off of Close Combat into max HP 156 plus Umbreon, guaranteed kill. I'm not sure how high this can go before that number changes. It will change at some point. If I max it, what is the roll? 81%. I'm taking that every day of the week. If Umbreon comes out, it's dying. That would only be if I get like 4 beat ups off and then he gets a Baby Doll Eyes into me. That would be what I'm thinking of here. This Lucario genuinely solos this team, and Lucario will probably be the lead game 2, assuming Blacephalon goes well. Because I'm expecting him to go, how do I have to counter Blacephalon now? And then just lose to Lucario. It's also more likely that I'm just going to be doing like, I could honestly, game 2 still do Blacephalon stuff and just switch out Whimsicott into my Yveltal afterwards, and then have Yveltal cop like the Mind Blown recoil, like the damage off of it, or just have Whimsicott protect turn 2. Actually, that might make most sense. Like game 2, and then just pray that I can get a beat up off before, you know, he damages me somehow. This, honestly, look, the plan of lead Whimsicott Blacephalon, have Blacephalon kill itself, put Lucario in, max it, go to town, is insane. I don't know how he stops it. I genuinely don't. I don't know if Serena or Yveltal comes in the back for that one though, simply because, like, I'd be worried about Sash Venusaur putting stuff to sleep. But, you know, I'll decide when I get there. Watch him go super fast and this entire plan just goes to crap. This is the team, and I'm honestly pretty damn happy with it. Yes, the fish isn't here, but as you can see, this team doesn't need the fish. It's insane. I will see you when I see you. We are battling hours before the deadline, so it'll be a while. The next time you'll actually see me will be when I'm battling for my drafts too. Oh, this match is gonna be fun. Honestly, that's just it. It's just gonna be fun no matter what happens. I will see you there. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. Okay. Come on, we've got a plan. Come on, come on. Okay. Come on. Okay, we got this. Let's go. Okay, let's go. We got this. Let's go. I'm in the mood. I'm going. You put on first place. Let's go. Okay. What's he got? I fucking called it. Let's go. Okay, so 1. Morgan's not here, so he can't fake me out. Yeah, this is everything I was expecting to see happen. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, now Lucario or Serena, what's in the back? I've got a minute to think about this. Okay. There's also no Umbreon. Really good. Do this. Come on. Okay. Come on. Let's go. Okay. I'm saying this now. When I sit down, I'm winning. Okay? Come on. Come on. Let's go. All right. Let's go. The most intense music. Come on, let's go. Heliolisk or run with these. Does Heliolisk get fake out? No fake out on Heliolisk. I'm fine with this. Or am I even tailwinding? How fast is Heliolisk? 20 seconds to find out. 109. My Blacephalon is 107. I 100% need the tailwind. Tailwind. Mind Blow. Nothing maxes. Mind blown. The call animation. Okay, come on. Come on, 60%. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Sash. Right, got it. Crit on the Aromatisse. Proves it's Sash. Right, cool. So you have Sash. Feints. Gone. Go for not Trick Room. Trick Room. Alright. Fine with me. Completely fine with me. What's switching in? Paparaja. Is this not the worst position for me to be in? Let's do this. This is only because I need my Blacephalon alive here. I need it. Blacephalon, by the way, has taken a kill. Yeah, this causes a problem now that he's put a max in for free. In future, I may call that Helios can't kill me. Cool, let's go. There's the Moonblast. Makes sense. Fire Raiders come. 11 team takes 1. I don't know if this will kill me. It doesn't, and it's a very good thing we maxed. Okay. Big flare. Okay. I take another kill on Blacephalon. I'm up 2. I also have access to Max Guard. And now we're at +2. So I've set the sun up. What's in the back? If he's brought this, it's Groudon, isn't it? It's Groudon. I need to go for Cario. Yeah. Yeah, this is him. Hello. What's up, buddy? I'm going for Media Match into you, and I'm also going for Max Guard. Yep. Now I switch. Annoying, but thanks for showing me. Christmas Blades. Do me a favor and miss. Come on, miss, miss, miss. No, okay. Okay, it's fine. That's information. Sugar and Media Mash. Comes out. We're on Media. Thank you. Oh, sometimes it's so nice being lucky. How many turns a trip on the left? 2. Attack. Protect. Yeah. So. Protect. And. Flare into Groudon. Come on, fucking miss, please. Oh, good play. Well done. Yeah, you don't even bank on a miss. Well done. Yeah. Okay. Takes 1. Tailwind's gone. I know I should be protecting, but I really want this damage. Yep, how much does this do? 206 to 56, so 150 blanket. Lucario dies, makes sense. Who did I miss? Groudon, you're fucking kidding me. One takes one. Yveltal. Cool. Engines are back to normal. Living Wing, get me my HP back. From your belt, I'm gonna need something from here. Why? No one's got... Will you have the... I don't get if that was scouting, I don't get if that was information. Come on, you know. That could be enough. That could be enough healing. Oh, that could be enough. Please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Come on. Come on. I can Inferno Rock Slide. I can Inferno Rock Slide. Living Ring comes out. Yveltal takes a second. First man to take a game. Ah. Oh, I'm gonna share with you what he said in the messages before. I get that it's 100% like messing around, but I did the whole good luck, have fun, and he was just like, yeah. And I was said, hey, last guy who didn't say good luck didn't go too well for him. And he's like, oh, well, good luck, you're going to need it. Who's gonna need it? Yeah, one trick pony, Mr. Fish, eh? Oh! First man to take a set. Okay, so what can I get from that? That he might play smarter? Probably. Wouldn't be surprised. Do I want Gigalith in the back of this game is my question. Because Gigalith in that situation would have been a lot nicer. No, because I would have lost I'm doing the same thing again. Fucking said it. Let's go. Oh, that is something I did 5 years ago when I sat down and I was at day one. I sat down and I said, I'm sitting down and I'm winning this game. I won that game. Oh, he's doing it again. Okay. Am I contemplating the same turn one play? I'm doing this instead. I'm not setting Tailwind, I'm calling that he doesn't attack into Whimsicott. That's how this goes really poorly for me. If he attacks into Whimsicott. You turn. Very bad. Okay, what's eating a Max Flare? What's eating a Mind Blow? Buddy, I don't think you realise you're about to hand me Groudon. I'll take him. Clone. Ladies and gentlemen, the clown. Bang. Groudon dies, Whimsicott dies. Okay, so Blacephalon takes 2 more. Sash comes out. Groudon dies. Beast Boost. And Trick Room goes up. Because again, Copperage's coming in. I know Copperage's coming in. I can max flare him. And switch. Doing this. Gigalith would have been better. Oh, if I had just brought Gigalith. Oh, I would be in the best situation in the world. But I didn't. Hi. It's me. Your friendly neighborhood boy. I expect a double up into Blacephalon this time, don't I? In which case... Heat Wave Max Guard. Oh, come on. Yep. Seen it all before, man. Show me something fun. Come on. See, before Blacephalon was +1, and you thought that was scary before. But no, it's the clown, it's back, hello. Helping hand. Go on, please. Fucking please. Fucking please.
Fucking please.
Look at us.
Fucking please.
Get in! Oh, go on, do half. Do half. Do half. Did half. Oh, your Veltal takes 1. Okay, so he took 3. Has he taken a kill this game? No, he's not. I've taken a kill on Whimsicott and that's it. He's not taken a kill here. Okay. Also, if this is dry skin, which I expect it to be, this will do even more damage. That might not have been the play. I might have wanted to start thinking about Trick Room turns. Yep, okay. Yep. Heat Wave. Yep, okay. Go on, do something nice for me here. I don't know if you're... Oh, Blacephalon's just the best. I'm sorry. Did someone say Blacephalon? What? Hey, I almost did it again. 2 turns of Trick Room. Double protect, question mark? And then next turn I'm switching Blacephalon out, aren't I? Incorrect choice, sorry. Thunderbolt. Yeah, no, it's just the wrong option, mate. Soul Power. I thought Helios was really low for a second. I was going to say, if Helios takes the kill in itself, I'm going to cry. Okay, so here, he can take the kill on Blacephalon and win, right? That becomes the problem. I have to switch Blacephalon out and go for Heat Wave. And when Blacephalon comes back in, go for Heat Wave again. Like, yes, I'm giving up the +2 boost, I don't care. Secretly, me losing Tailwind turn 1 might have won me this. Out he comes. She comes! Yeah, no, sorry. Fuck, that's a lot of damage. Take 2 more. Let's go! Yes! Excuse. That's my level, buddy. Let's go. Oh. Oh, the relief has just hit. Oh. Oh. Pikachu, I love you. Jajajairo, not Jajajairo, oh, Liliana, I love you. Oh, my team, I love you.